All right, what's up, y'all? This video really, I was gonna make a part two and this is probably gonna end up being that video as well. I wanted to make a part two to my video explaining why I think Triple H needs to leave creative. And then I look at my comment section and I just see some of the most brain dead, idiotic, senseless comments that I've ever seen on my YouTube channel ever. And it confuses me is because I always get the same few. It's the same few comments over and over again. And the main one that really confused me is when people say, where was this energy or where was this hate when Vince was in charge? First of all, I've been watching wrestling since I was 7 years old, okay? So from the years of me being 7 to, 13, I didn't have a YouTube channel. And I was a kid. So I couldn't really tell when Vince was doing bad or doing stupid things. And when you ask, okay, where was the energy? Vince sucked too. Why do y'all feel like you have to bring up Vince to bring up Triple H? Why do you feel like you have to bring how bad Vince was? And the only objective is just to make Triple H look better. He doesn't look better. He looks the damn same. Vince in his last few years was senile, making idiotic storylines, idiotic matches, stuff like that. Triple H isn't bad in that way. Triple H's way of booking is bad in a different way. He doesn't know who to push. He doesn't know when to push him. He has basketball players getting more promo time than actual wrestlers. Tyrese Halliburton got to cut a promo, and Karrion Kross can't say a word. We're giving superstars championships off of 10-year-old Vine catchphrases instead of actual good storytelling and good wrestling. We have superstars like Gunther tapping out to his own submission and having competitive matches against out-of-shape commentators. These are the reasons why Triple H is bad. So please stop saying, where was the hate? The hate was right here. The hate was everywhere. And you're not, it's such a disingenuous comment to make because you're not even trying to throw more dirt on Vince. You're just using how bad Vince was to push Triple H up. And it's not helping. It just makes Triple H look worse. Because who do you think Triple H learned from? Who do you think Triple H was watching the entire time? He was watching Vince. He's a Vince counterpart as far as booking goes. He learned the way of booking from his father-in-law. Just like when Rock comes in, a lot of stuff that Vince used to do, Rock is going to do that too, because Rock is also inspired by Vince. That's why this company is never going to take the full jump it needs to take until every aspect of Vince McMahon is gone. And for real, that may never happen because the wheel is too big by this point. Vince has been there for too long. He's done everything already. So now everyone is inspired by him. I don't care if it's Stephanie in there, Shane, their kids. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The wheel's too big now. You know what I'm saying? Just because Vince was bad doesn't mean Triple H is good. And if you compare the two, both of them have done idiotic things in their time. And Triple H doing idiotic things in this very short amount of time that he's been there is really bad. You're pushing Jey Uso, but you're not pushing LA Knight. You're destroying Gunther. Monday Night Raws are a commercial fest. I saw one person say, oh, you were talking about the WWE ads, but then you put an ad on a YouTube video. If you really think that I'm putting manual ads on a random part in my, 13-minute YouTube video, it's just pure stupidity at this point. It's just people grasping at straws. And it's like, are y'all getting paid by Triple H? Are some of y'all actually getting a paycheck from Triple H? Because the way you're defending this man, you would think that they're putting on premium level content. Why are the ratings for Monday Night Raw dropping? I can talk about AEW ratings. I can talk about Monday Night Raw ratings. Why aren't people tuning into Monday Night Raw anymore? Why does SmackDown suck? Why has Triple H botched the heel turn of the New Day? Why has John Cena's heel turn become repetitive and borderline boring? Why did Cody Rhodes win the Universal Championship and then just float between Solo Sikoa and Kevin Owens and AJ Styles and come nowhere close to where he should have been? I had no problem with the run myself. But if I would be lying to you if I told you that his run was where I think it needed to be. Because it wasn't. Triple H, how could you are the content officer, you're the chief content officer of the WWE. How did you not have any sense of energy, any sense of urgency to force Rock to be a part of the WrestleMania 41 ending? Rock says, no, you go and get him. And you say, no, you made this. You started this. You have to finish it. That's not how this works. And if he doesn't want to, then you protect yourself and you go out there and say it. I wanted Rock to be there. Rock said no. You're letting Rock control the narrative, and now people really think that Rock is making Raw and SmackDown. Even though they see Triple H, his name pops up. Paul Levesque, Lee Fitting. You don't see Dwayne Johnson's name pop up in the credits because he's not there making the show. Triple H is. So when Raw sucks, blame Triple H. Why is it so hard for y'all to realize that Triple H isn't perfect? Why is it so hard for y'all to understand? He's not putting on these shows that are just so drop dead amazing for y'all to be in the paint defending them like this. Y'all have Hall of Fame Defender badges. All of them are unlocked. For Triple H, who doesn't care? And I think some of y'all may be scared of doing it because he's going on public record and saying, if you criticize him, you're not a real fan. He's telling fans to fuck off. Verbatim. I don't even say the term fuck off. He said that. He's telling fans who don't think that everything they're doing is perfect to fuck off. So what is that? What am I supposed to think? I want to give y'all a challenge. If y'all want to defend Triple H in the comment section, cool. Do it without bringing up Vince McMahon. Can we do that? If you can't do that, then please shut the hell up. Because bringing up Vince McMahon is just, you're going at low fruit. You know what I'm saying? We all know Vince was bad. Okay, let's move on. He hasn't been there for multiple years. Let's move on now. Triple H is here, and he's bad as well. Also, too. Like, those words mean something. Why is Carmelo Hayes being booked the way he is? Why is his booking from NXT completely different from the main roster? There's multiple superstars, multiple storylines that Triple H has just dropped. And I love, and the WrestleMania 41 thing is so funny because like we went from 40 being great, amazing, all-time show, all-time ending, to WrestleMania 41 also being an all-time ending, but being one of the worst of all time. How do you go from Cody Rhodes finishing the story in front of that Philadelphia crowd, beating one of the greatest, if not the greatest Universal Champion, one of the greatest world champions of all time, Roman Reigns, in a moment that got taken from us and then we had to get it back? That's why it meant so much. All the way to that same guy who finished the story taking on the greatest of all time, John Cena, in that match being decided by Travis Scott, the rapper, who some people may not even listen to Travis Scott music. So basically, a rapper just came out there and just decided something. And some people may just not know who Travis Scott is. They just know he raps. So, like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? How have we strayed away this far, and people still want to act like we haven't strayed away this far? Are we watching different shows? No, we're not watching different shows. For some reason, people just love coddling Triple H and act like he can't do anything wrong. Well, guess what? I'm not going to. Because I'm not going to bullshit people. I'm not going to say things just for likes, just for comments, just for views. If I wanted all the likes and the great comments, I would have coddled them like y'all are. But I'm not, because I'm trying to be honest. I'm not saying things because I hate Triple H. I don't hate Triple H. I hate the way he's booking. And if I see something boring, if I see something bad, I don't care what company it is. That's what I'm going to do. Every single time. No matter what. And if you don't like that, that's cool. That is completely fine and dandy. But please do not act like what I'm seeing and what you're also watching is good, because it's not. This company is turning into a huge commercial that is more relying on what the fans think in the crowd, that those 20,000 people, and they're focusing on what they think and not focusing about everybody else in the world. Everyone who watches wrestling just isn't in the small confines of an arena. There's other people who are watching at home, watching from overseas. These people matter as well, and Triple H is acting like they don't matter. And if any of us think that the company sucks, or that a match sucked, or a storyline sucks, we aren't fans anymore just because we're not saying that you're the greatest. That's that Triple H ego coming out. And guess what? I'm not gonna help Triple H's ego grow. I'm not. If he's doing something idiotic, I'm gonna call it out. If he does something great, I'm gonna call it out. I'm so thankful that he pushed Liv Morgan, but I hate the way he's booking Carmelo Hayes. I'm so thankful that he brought back the Wyatt Six. I hate the fact that the Wyatt Six are just damn near released from the company. I love that he brought back the mid-card bought the mid-card championships, the IC championship and United States championship. I hate the fact that both of them weren't on WrestleMania. Both of them were just acting as if they didn't matter. Chelsea Green has no storylines that matter. Lyra just got a storyline, and that's just because Becky Lynch is going to win the belt soon. So y'all give her a storyline just for the fact of saying, oh, okay, well, she's going to lose it soon, so here. Finally, Lyra has a storyline. Is she going to win a storyline? No. And then y'all give the belt to Zelina Vega. Thank you. Finally. Thanks. Great. Does she have any story? No. Her story is Chelsea Green. the secret harvest. Is that riveting television to you? Is that on the edge of your seat? No, it's not. If you want to lie to me and say that Zelina Vega versus the secret harvest is riveting television, then lie to someone else. Don't lie to me. Okay? Lyra and Becky is not riveting. John Cena's heel turn was one of the most shocking things, probably the most shocking thing I've ever seen in my 21 years of watching wrestling. And now it's become boring and repetitive. Me, myself, I have no problem with it, but I have multiple people that come to me and tell me how boring it is, how they think it's repetitive, and I can't argue with them because it kind of is. John Cena talks about how much he hates the crowd. Whoever he's about to fight hits their finisher on him, hasn't laid out. And then we go to next week or the week after. And then the pay-per-view comes, John Cena wins. And we haven't even been doing it for multiple months. How do we already know the play? It's because Triple H is not a creative mind. He's not. Now, does he have some good stories here and there? Absolutely. He's gotten a few. But it's too many. He's had a few, and when you have a company that's charging this much for tickets, and now we're losing ratings, now people don't care, that's not The Rock's fault, that's not TKO's fault, that's Triple H's fault. TKO, they're about the money. The Rock, he's about the money too, and he's about himself, in the bloodline, obviously. Triple H's job is content. That's it. Don't you think there's a reason why Vince used to be called the chairman, but Triple H is now called the chief content officer? Find me one time where they call Triple H the chairman. Because he's not. Because Vince has shares. The Rock has shares. TKO has shares. Everyone has their hands in the pot now. So Triple H doesn't have as much control as he wants to. So that's why he's trying to push this, if you don't like it, then you're a bitch. Okay, cool. I'll be that. I will be that. But guess what? They're still losing ratings. They're still is putting on shows that the crowd doesn't care about. The crowd will be mute for 3 hours. And that's something that I can't fix. You can't fix. No matter what you say in my comment section, no matter what I say in my videos, none of us can fix it. We just have to sit there and watch and hope or turn the show off. I'm buying SummerSlam tickets soon. I'm going to SummerSlam off of the hope that it's good, off of the hope that AJ Lee comes back. I'm off of the hope that certain things happen, off of the hope that Jey Uso loses the World Championship, off of the hope that I get to see John Cena versus CM Punk. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't believe that any of those things are going to happen. I don't. Because Triple H isn't good at this. He's not. He's hit a few shots. Congratulations. You've hit a few shots. You're not a consistent scorer. You're not. Triple H throws up 30 shots and he'll hit 5. You know what that makes you? An inconsistent shooter. That means we're not passing you the ball consistently because 9 times out of 10 is not going in. That's what Triple H is. Triple H, the wrestler, one of the greatest of all time. Triple H, the booker, one of the worst of all time. And guess what? When The Rock takes his job, The Rock is going to be bad too. Because The Rock is going to only want to care about people who are in his family. And whoever Rock puts in his place, they're going to be bad too. Because all thing they're doing is going off what Rock says. Everyone is still working on the same time. I love that Triple H has made Monday Night Raw mean something again. I do. But why does SmackDown suck? They separated the tag team titles. Why does SmackDown have a tag team division and Raw does not? Why are your heels getting cheered and your faces getting booed? You started off Monday Night Raw with Gunther and Logan Paul. 2 people are supposed to be diabolical heels. What do you expect the crowd to do when 2 heels are going back and forth? Boo at everyone? A promo was supposed to go heel going at face. Face going at heel. You could have just had Jey Uso go out there and yeet. All you had to do was have Jey start the show off going back and forth with Logan Paul. But no. You have 2 heels talk to each other. Then Jey comes back out to kick Logan. And then at the end of the show, weirdly, Logan comes back and knocks out Jey Uso. It's just idiotic booking. And I can't wait till that goofy-ass, stupid-ass Unreal show comes out. I can't wait. So we can really look in Triple H's office and look in his eyes while he's telling me that Tyrese Halliburton deserves more promo time than an actual wrestler on his TV program, on his wrestling program. Why the fuck would I care about an Indiana Pacers point guard and how he feels about his job playing basketball and how he feels about being in a video game, which he should not be in, over any other wrestler that doesn't get TV time? Ludwig Kaiser gets no TV time now. Karrion Kross is actively trying to improve himself. I don't give a fuck if you like Karrion Kross or not. He's trying. He's improving. He's working. And these days, the way WWE goes, oh, he deserves it, so let's give him a belt. He deserves it. He's working so hard. There's so many people backstage working hard and can't even get the look. And they're missing TV time because they want to give TV time to an Indiana Pacers point guard. And you want me to blame Dwayne Johnson and blame TKO? I'll blame them when they do something. But when Triple H does something, I'm going to blame him. And until he fixes it, I'm going to keep doing it. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. So if you want me and other people to stop criticizing Triple H and the company, tell the company to get better. And then we'll shut up. But until then, we're going to keep talking. We're going to keep complaining until something changes. Thank you for watching. I love y'all. Be safe. Praise God. And I will see you in the next video, man.